Hi everyone, let's go ahead and get started with the Python introduction. In this lesson, we will start with the Python basic, arithmetic operation, Python data types, variable and its casting. We will also learn string, booleans, list, tuple and set data types. Other than that, we will also see the dictionary data types, and thereafter we will see conditional statements like Python if else, while loops, for loops, and thereafter we will look about the function. There are multiple data types in the Python. These are the data types. For text representation, you can use the str data type. For a numerical representation, you can use the int, float and the complex data type. And for sequence type representation, you can use list, tuple and range. The mapping type, where you provide the key and its value, there you can use the dictionary. Other than that, the set type is you can use like set and the frozen set, and for a boolean type you can use their bool. And for a binary types data, you can use the bytes, byte array, memory view, and the none type is there, which is you can use as a none type. Let's go ahead and start with the Python arithmetic operations. So in Python arithmetic operations, you have Pythons like arithmetic operations where you do the plus, minus, addition, subtraction, division and multiplication. So those things you can do. For example, you have one value here, all right, and there is the another value. So now you know that 1 plus 1 is 2. There, if you run it, you are going to see here the final result as the 2. The another operation you can perform in the Python where you can do like 2 minus 1. The 2 minus 1 is obviously there is 1. Now the one thing you see there, if we run multiple lines in your cell, only the last line print the output. So these line does not print the output. If you want the output from these lines, you can simply use their print. So the print is Python function which is used to print the output. And thereafter there is another difference. If you use the print, you don't see any out there, all right, and the last one is actually shown with here the out 3. Other than this, the another operation you have where you can do the division. So the 2 divided by 1, obviously it is 2, but the another difference you see there, that is now changed in float value. So whenever you divide two numbers, Python always give you a float value. If you want it into integer, you can provide here double forward slash, something like this. Now you will be having here integer value. Other than that, you can use variable casting to convert one data types to the another data type. Other than that, you can use for multiplication, something like that, 3 into 4. Now you can see the result is 12 here. It can also take the precedence of these arithmetic operators. Like if you do here 3 multiplied by 4 plus 1, so it's going to do multiplication and then addition. Like here you get the result is 13 there. Other than these, there is another arithmetic operation where you can get the reminders. Suppose that if you divide 13 by 2, you get a remainder of 1. So if you use something like that, the result will be coming 6.5, and with the double forward slash you will be getting here 6. But how would you get the remainder? For that you can use their mod operator. So there you can use this %sign there, 13 mod operator 2, it says that the remainder is 1 there. And similarly, if you do it by 5, that means the remainder is 3 here. Alright, I have used here smaller numbers, but obviously you can use any number as you like. You can use the larger number, any random numbers, whatever the numbers you want there. These numbers are completely valid to use here. Alright, I'm just going to give here some random numbers, that's all. Alright, now you see for this one we have got 495. So this output is coming from here. If you want all of these output one by one, you can simply use here the comma, something like this. You would be able to get all the outputs together there. just run it. Now you get 209 with this one and 18.14 and so on for this one, and then for this one it says that there is 0. So obviously if you see there, the result is here in decimal. The value of decimal is less than 1. So obviously the integer value will be there less than 1, which is 0 there. Thereafter for this you have 2651 result, and for this one you have remainder of 495 total. Alright, now let's go ahead and see how you can do the Python data types. So these are the Python data types. In that I'm just going to describe you. So this is integer, and here it is float, and all other are integer. So if you check here the type of these values, you can simply just take it from here and you will be seeing there this is integer type. And similarly if you provide this value, or you can simply take this value and you do here the type. So the type you will be getting there a float type. Alright, so this is the integer, and there you have got the float type. There are other types, like you can use str, list and tuple. So these we will be seeing later. Let's go ahead and see this boolean one and the str. So here you can provide the two values for a boolean. You have true and false. Obviously if you divide this true and the false, you might get the error there, because false is represented by 0 and true is 1. So this is equivalent to 1 divided by 0. So obviously the result will be there a 0 division error. But if you do something like that, so obviously this one is throwing the error. You can check here 0 divided by 1. So the result is obviously 0.0. So now you are getting here the same result here. So these are the two boolean operator where you have false and true. Other than this, there is another data type which is string. So you can actually write the string either in double quote, something like this, or you can write it into single quote. If you want to provide a multi-line string, you can simply provide here 3 single quote, and then you can write your multi-line string, something like this. You can provide the line 1, and then you can write here the line 2 and then line 3. So this is the multi-line string. And similarly you can provide here triple double quote to write the multi-line string. Again, this is line 1 and this is line 2, something like that. So these are the multiple lines string. If you want to provide the multi-line, you can use the triple single quote or double quote. You can check the type of the string values as well, like you check here something like this. This is a string, and you just run it. Now you will be seeing there the type of these is str here. Alright, so this is all about in this lesson. Thanks a lot for watching this. I'll see you in next one.